what we're feeling since a very long time that Madhesis is the second-class citizen of Nepal. We are not Indian peoples. We are very good citizen of the Nepal. Okay, so we want, as a Nepali, with the good citizens, our rights to be secured within this constitutions, and the government and the other people of Nepal should recognize our feelings, our status within the Nepal. Okay, this is the movement. All the people who have been in Madhes, there are number. You see, there are more than 30 to 35% of Pahadi religious caste been in Tarai also. Similarly, the scheduled caste, Muslim and others. Muslim. So this movement is not only the Madhesis original movement. This is the movement for all the people who are been in Tarai, who are been in Madhes. And we are making this movement to get our rights in the constitutions.
The day when they promulgated the constitution, whenever I remember that day, I feel with all terror. All my body starts shivering. Even you can find that I'm shivering. That because that day, it was just 11 o'clock, and they were on the way to Constitution to see her, but the situation here was not same. They have already started firing on the street. Just now, the people, lakhs of people were on the road, but they were not allowed to enter the city, and they started firing. That very day, the first time, I said, this is not my constitution. If it was my constitution, the state would not have behaved with the same manner with me.
We are in a racist country, and this is the large number of population are highly conservative. And this country is dominated like all the bureaucracy, judiciary, army, police, is dominated by 12% actually. So the community that has around 12 to 15% population, they have more than 90% representation in the bureaucracy, judiciary, army, police, and politics, business, every sector. So it's a kind of like a racial structure we have. So they want to continue that power structure. They want to continue that monopoly. They want to continue that hegemony. So they don't want to share power with other ethnic groups and other marginalized community.
They were showing there is no curfew, Birgan is going back to its normal life. But the irony was that I was eating my lunch, and I saw the news. At that very time, armed force came and they started firing tear gas in front of my house. And just believing that there is no more curfew, some people are on the street. My friend's mom came all in traumatic situation. She was crying, and they kept fighting for more than 2 hours. And the news was showing that life has begun to normal and people are going back to their daily life, city is going to the normal situation, transportation has been resumed and all this. Every day they were saying that, okay, how many people are going to die today? How many people will be killed? And which community will be called as terrorist? Because during that period when Tikapur incident happened, Tharo people was mentioned, they were titled as terrorist.
I have investigated like 5 cases. Those killings as a whole, I found it was indiscriminate killing. The security forces, they treated those people like they are no more human. So they were brutally killed. The people who were protesting were not having any arms, ammunitions. They had only some stones, and they were like 60 to 170 meters from the police, and there were no more threat to the police. When they were like fleeing away from the police, they were they were shot from behind. I would say that this is a complete violation of human rights. The government should take the responsibility and they must be brought to the justice.
वहाँ वैसे कोई बात ना रहे, बाजार लागे रहे, बाजार लागे रहे। वहाँ सशस्त्र दोनों ओर से रोड पे, मैंने रोड पर दोनों ओर से खड़ा रहा सशस्त्र, साइड में बाजार लागे रहे। वहाँ बाजार में एगो महिला के ठोकर लागल, बस पब्लिक हाला कैलक, महिला के ठोकर लागल, मैंने सब पब्लिक मैंने हाला कैलक। उतने देर में उस सशस्त्र आंसू गैस छोड़ला के बाद में लागल आनाधुन गोली चलावे। वो गोली में हमारा बाबू के गोली लागल, हमारा बाबू के गोली लागल। हम गोद में लेले रहनी, हमारा बाबू के गोली लागल। वहाँ से हमारा बाबू के गोली लागल, हम लेके भागत वहाँ से कुछ दूर भगनी गाँवे। उससे ना भी आए तो हम खेतानी भागते जाके मेन रोड पे चढ़नी। वहाँ से हम रिक्शा धो के अग्नि सीमेंट में हमारे बाबू के पापा काम करेनी, हम वहाँ चल गई। वहाँ हम जाके पहुँचनी लगनी, हम गेट पर चिल्लाए, बाबू के पापा अपने बाहर आए जल्दी से, बाबू के हमरा गोली लागल बा। तो वो गेट के बाहर आने लगे। वहाँ के जीएम सर, स्टाफ, साउ सब लोग आयल, देखलक हमार बाबू बहुत गंभीर अवस्था में रहे। बाबू के हमरा यहाँ से गोली लागल, यहाँ बुकी बहर गई रहे। हम तो सब खून से, यहाँ सब हमारे खून से ये सब हम नहा गए रहनी, हमारे कोनो एथी ना रहे। वहाँ से मोटरसाइकिल पर लेके भैरवा अस्पताल में चल गई नहीं लगी। भैरवा अस्पताल गईला के बाद बाबू तो चल गए, हम रह गई कारखाना में। वहाँ सशस्त्र इतना न एथी कैलक, ज़्यादा कारपू लगा दिलक, एथी कैलक, कोई के ना आवे जाए देवे। हम फैक्ट्री में रह गई, हमार बाबू अस्पताल में, हम अपना बाबू के लगे ना पहुँच सकनी। हमार बाबू अस्पताल में, हमारे बाबू के देह बदल गई, हमार बाबू मर गए अस्पताल में। वहाँ के जौन प्रहरी बा वो इतना न जानता के माने पब्लिक के मेथी में डर पैदा कर देले बा। वहाँ का पब्लिक बहुत डरा गई बा। वो अंश हाथों गोली चला देले बा पब्लिक पर। पब्लिक में कोनो दोष नहीं है, जनता में कोनो दोष नहीं है। अन्य में वो जनता के सबके जान ले ले बाटे। वो एकरे बारे में हम का कहीं माने जानता तो अपना एथी खतरे में लड़ता, तो सरकार के तो एथी करे के चाहिए, डिमांड पूरा करे के चाहिए कि ना करे के चाहिए। इतना जनता के जान ले लेलक, अब का चाहिए सरकार के इतना है। माने एगो हमरे बाबू गइल बा, ऐसे कितना बाबू वीर शहीद लोग भइल बाटे। ओ आमा के, ओ बाबू के का बुझात हो, ओकरा माने बाप में तारी के कितना दर्द बा है। सरकार तो माने आराम से बैठल बा, आराम से एथी करता। वो जनता के दर्द महसूस करता, पब्लिक के महसूस करता। वो दर्द ये कैसे जानता बा, कैसे पब्लिक रहता, कैसे नहीं रहत, ओके हमरा हक देवे के चाहिए कि ना देवे के चाहिए।
It's a racial killing. I take it as a racial killing because all of those who are killed, if you will see, either the bullet hit in the head or in the chest, not below the knee. So I think I take it as a intention to kill the people who look different from the ruling class, and it is a plan, very much planned, because the day blockade start from Indian side, the killing stopped. It means, and before that, every day 3-4 people were killed. So they had a plan to bring this constitution, and with the security plan that they could impose and pass this constitution with bullet, and it is a whole like a game plan. But almost all the Madhesi, either child, old, young people, they come on the street from the rural area. Earlier in 2007, when there was a movement, basically the people from the district headquarters, they participated in the movement like in Kalaya and Birgan. But this time people came from village. So all the villagers came to district headquarters to protest against the constitution, which is something new. Yeah, they have not expected that movement to take this type of shape. It's beyond. Yeah, their strategy completely success, but the only one mistake, they couldn't predict that this level of mass will come.
But those very women are coming out with their brooms. Why? Because government has killed their husbands, their sons. So they are saying that no, kill us. We are here, kill us. How many you're going to? How many bullets you have? We are 1.5 crore people, 70,000 armed force, whole security force. Come on, all of you, come on, kill us.
They have gun, they have army, they have police, they have bureaucracy, they have money. We have number. We have number, so from number we have to fight.
See, we wanted federal structure because we wanted to devolution of power up to the community among the people. And we thought for that first you need to recognize diversity exists, and you need to make sure that we also unite, because when you recognize then you also need to unite. But right now we are divided. So right now I see we are divided based on caste, class, geography, ethnicity, and this is quite a critical time, in fact, in Nepal. So instead of federalism is seen as an opportunity to unite and develop with the devolution of power, and especially with the new constitution, we are in a critical and challenging situation. And therefore, like, I strongly feel that the leaders, especially the government, should resolve the matter as soon as possible, because whether it's a Madhes, whether it's a Tharo, they are Nepali. And problem has to be resolved by ourselves. And we also need to recognize that they have certain concern, legitimate concern, and they have certain non-negotiable demands, some negotiable. I mean, they need to find out what is negotiable, what is non-negotiable, and where they can reach in consensus. At least they should start making attempt, because it's not that they are right now demanding for the secession. But if we don't resolve, there will be a interference from outside. There will be a possibility that they may ask for the secession, which we don't want. As a result, there's a possibility that there can be again another insurgency, which now we cannot take, because we already lived 12 years in insurgency. So this is a time where the constitution has envisioned socio-economic transformation of the country. And if we really are for that, we need to resolve the disagreement they have on the demarcation of the federal boundaries, and also ensuring their proportional representation.
I think the government should immediately do honest negotiation with the Madhesi, and they have to fulfill these 4 demands, like issue of federalism, proportional representation, a constituency based on population, and citizenship. And they have to immediately amend the constitution based on the movement aspiration, and there is no other way.
The protest is not for some days. It has become more than 2 months. It's about to become 3 months. If they just address the people, I don't think it will take more than 2 minutes. It's just to address the people. When people say that, why this is happening? So I try to communicate with them. I try to tell my mom, and she talks, and tell the people, this is the time. If you will not get now, you will not get never.